This lesson is describe all solutions of ax equals 0 in parametric vector form where A is a row equivalent to the given matrix. Okay, so this is given, this is your A. So we will rewrite this over here exactly as is. Where did this 0 come from? Because it is ax equals 0. So this 0 belongs to this 0. Okay, one more time. This is given, so rewrite it as is. Where did this 0 come from? It came from up here with the equation ax equals 0. Okay, now we just have to solve. So this is a 1, so it stays as is. This is a 0, it stays as is. The only thing we're going to change is this 3. We want this 3 to become a 0. Okay, so one more time. This 1 is already a 1, leave it alone. This 0, leave it alone. Okay, and this 1 right here is also already a 1, so we leave that alone. We need to change this 3. Okay, so one more time. All we're going to do is just changing this 3. And the reason is this is a 1, this is a 0, this is a 1, so we will leave it alone as is. We're just changing this part only, okay, from here all the way over so that we can get a 0 from this 3. So the opposite of 3 will be -3. So -3 times row 2 plus row 1. Okay, so again, this is a 1 right here. This is a 1. This is a 0. This is a 1. It's already the way it is, so we leave it alone. We're going to change this 3 into a 0. So opposite of 3, -3. Okay, so -3 times 1 is -3 plus 3 gives me 0. -3 times -4, which is +12. 12 subtract 3, 9. -3 times 5 gives me -15 plus 7, -8. -3 times 0 is just 0 plus 0, it stays as 0. Okay, so now we are completely done. Okay, so this portion right here, when you see this right here, we are done. Whatever this is, we just have to rewrite it into this format. Okay, so again, once you see 1 0 0 1, you are done. Whatever this is will become our answer. Okay, so this is how we would write our answer. So this is x1, x1. There's nothing for x2, but we do have x3 and x4. So x3 is 9x cubed minus 8x4 equals 0. Okay, so one more time. x1 plus 9x3 minus 8x4 equal 0. Subtract the x3 and the x4 over to the other side. So I just get x1 by itself. So +9 becomes -9. -8 become +8. So just bring the 9 over to the right, bring the -8 to the right. So 9 becomes negative, -8 become positive. Okay, next, because this is x1, we have that here. This right here will be our x2. x2 is equal to -4 and 5. So here we have x2 minus 4x cubed plus 5x to the 4th equal 0. One more time. This is our x2 minus 4, x3 plus 5x to the 4th equals 0. And now we solve for x2. So bring the -4 to the right, it's become positive. Bring the 5 over to the right, becomes negative. So that will be our x2. Now with x3 and x4, there's nothing here for x3. There's nothing here for x4, even though it says -4, -5. But -4 and -5 is already taken from x2. Okay, as you can see here, x3 x4, it's already taken from x2. So therefore, there's nothing for x3 and x4, okay? Again, this right here is x3, this right here is x4. However, it's already taken from x2, which is here, okay? It's already taken from x2. So there's nothing for x3 and x4, so it'll just become a free variable. So there's nothing for x3, there's nothing for x4, so it becomes a free variable. One more time. This is x3, this is x4. It's already taken from x2, which I have here. So therefore, there's nothing for x3, there's nothing for x4. So this is x3, nothing, x4, nothing. So it's just become a free variable. Okay, now write it in parametric form. So x is equal to variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, variable 4. And we just write it out. Negative 9x3 plus 8x4 for x1. x2, I have 4x3 minus 5x4, which I have here. And x3 and x4 is just a free variable. After that, separate all the x3, separate all the x4. One more time, separate all the x3 and separate all the x4. So x3, I have negative 9, 4, x3 right here. We don't have anything for x3, so we'll leave that. So the fourth one, leave that alone. Okay, now for x4, and x4 right here. So first one, I have 8. Second, I have negative 5. There's nothing for here, so we put 0. But there is an x4, so that is right there. So separate all the x3, separate all the x4. Okay, so first variable, second variable, third variable. There's nothing for the fourth variable of x3, so that's why it's 0. First variable, second variable. However, there's nothing for the there's nothing for the fourth variable, so leave that alone. Right here, this right here, there's nothing for that, so we leave that alone, make it a 0, and then just x4. Okay, now we want to write it better so it looks nice and neat. So bring out the x3. So x3, okay, so it's just negative 9, 4. Since this is a free variable, we will write a 1. Every time when there's a free variable, we will write a 1. And there's nothing for that fourth variable of x3, okay? Same thing with x variable 4. I have 8, I have negative 5. And this spot is 0 because there's no number for the variable 4, okay? So, and then this part right here, this spot, because it's a free, we will write 1. So this is the parametric vector, okay, to the matrix up here. Okay, so one more time, this is the solutions, the parametric vector solutions to up here. Okay.